Ohio State did something today that I never thought they would do. But
what's that?
In 2025, they agreed with UConn. UConn,
yeah.
yeah, UConn was scheduled to come in here October 18th, 2025. They have agreed to not play that game, and now on September 6th, Grambling State will be coming to the Horseshoe.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, and the thing about that is, it was years ago that Ohio State under Gene Smith was an unwritten rule. They agreed they would not play any 1AA teams.
Oh, okay.
At that time, it was 1AA. Now we understand.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gene, what's today? Today is what, the 17th?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
13 days from now, Gene Smith will no longer be the athletic director at Ohio State. Ross Bjork will be the athletic director at Ohio State. So I think this is a Ross Bjork move. And I understand. I get it. Next year could be a potential 15, 16 game season. So do you want to play UConn? Which UConn probably wouldn't be that much of a challenge. Or do, as you know, I like to call them, provide a check game, bring in Grambling, provide them, I don't know, 1.7, 2 million, whatever. I don't know the number as of yet.
Okay, yeah. So that has not been announced yet.
Has not been announced yet. Yeah. But I do know in years past there had been schools and the number had been around that. So do you provide that number and allow Grambling State to come in? I understand this. So that's my only thing. You know, against Grambling.
I mean, yeah. Never say never.
Yeah.
Okay. It's unlikely that the Big Ten and SEC would sell for naming rights for the names of their conferences.
Right.
Unlikely. Okay.
Right.
Never say never.
Never.
I think the check game for Grambling State is great.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity for them, for the band. The band's coming, I hope. Has that been said? The band's coming too?
Oh, I haven't heard that yet.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But it'll be great for Buckeyes fans to see the band. Yep. And Grambling State alums, it hasn't been like it used to be, when we were growing up. But their fans, they travel. They travel. So,
and Ohio has two HBCUs ourselves, Central State and Wilberforce.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Columbus. When I first came to Columbus some years ago, they had the not a Circle City Classic, the Capital City Classic, where Central State would come and play a game at the Horseshoe.
Okay.
Another HBCU
mm-hmm.
On Ohio State off weekend, maybe the weekend before Labor Day, which at that time major college football wasn't being played.
Right.
And that would be the Capital City Classic. It would be Central State versus Langston University, or Central State versus Cheney State, or what have you. And the Battle of the Bands, things of that nature, the entire weekend. A classic.
Yeah.
So it was. So that's interesting, and I'm glad to see that. Like you said, exposure that Grambling State, those young men, that program. For personal reasons, interesting that Hugh Jackson is not the coach anymore, but I'll leave it there. It'll be interesting. It'll be good for that program, and good for those young men.
Is it just a 1 year thing right now?
As of right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good. It's a check game. Yeah. The chance for the Buckeyes, younger third and fourth string players to play.
And like I said, with the 12-team playoff now and the potential of a 15, 16 game season, as you said, the third and the fourth string will get a chance to play, and you preserve your starters if you will, and hopefully escape that game with no injuries. That you can provide that, give them a little more rest later on in the season, November, December, and now January.
September 6th. So would that be 0 week?
No, we actually open up at Texas.
Oh.
0. Yeah,
Okay.
week 0 at Texas.
Huh,
and then it's at Texas. Then now it's Grambling. That was previously a bye week. So it's at Texas, Grambling, Ohio University, and then I believe it's Marshall.
okay.
I believe.
All right.